Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College of Ag, Food, and Natural Resources May 2012 Commencement. Please stand to honor our faculty and graduates. Agribusiness Management. Agricultural Economics. Agricultural Education. Agricultural Systems Management. Agriculture. Animal Sciences. Biochemistry. Food science and nutrition. Hospitality management. Plant sciences. Science and agricultural journalism. School of Natural Resources.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Brian Garton, and it is my pleasure to serve as the Associate Dean of Academic Programs for the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. On behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff, welcome to our college's May and August 2012 commencement ceremony. This afternoon, we will honor and recognize 358 students for their academic accomplishments and award them with the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective disciplines. At this time, I ask that you please stand as we honor our country and show respect to the women and men who serve our nation by singing the national anthem, which will be led by members of Mizzou Forte.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mizzou Forte. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the platform party, which includes leaders of our university and college and faculty advisors who are here today to help celebrate your academic achievement with you and your families. Please hold your applause until the very end, and then we will recognize our leaders and our faculty advisors. First of all, the leader of our college, Vice Chancellor and Dean, Tom Payne, Congressman Sam Graves, Chancellor Brady Deaton, Mark Linnett, our Associate Dean for Research and Extension, Michael Ort, our Vice Provost for Extension for the university, Tony Francis, President of the Ag Alumni Association, Julie Bellemare, Chair of the college's Policy Committee. You have some fans out there. Dave Baker, Assistant Dean for Extension. On this side, Sherry Fryermuth, she's our Assistant Dean of Academic Programs. Bill Lamberson is our Division Director of Animal Sciences. Jerry Hazelbauer is our Division Director of Biochemistry. Mike Collins is the Division Director of Plant Sciences. Jill Findice is the Division Director of Applied Social Sciences. Mark Ryan is our Director of our School and Natural Resources. Jing Lu Tan is the Division Director for Food Systems and Bioengineering. Willie Myers, he's the Director of our International Agriculture Programs. And finally over here, Jim Spain, the university's Vice Provost for Undergraduate Studies, and probably more important to us today, a Professor of Animal Sciences. Now for our faculty advisors. Our Agricultural Systems Management faculty advisors, Bulent Koch and Leon Schumacher. For Agricultural Economics and Agribusiness Management, Mike Monson, Chris Besson, Joe Parcell, Laura McCann, Jan Davi. I knew there'd be some fans. Maria Rodriguez Alcala, Randy Westergren, and Ron Plain. Our faculty advisors in science and agricultural journalism, Sharon Wood Turley and Bill Allen. For food science, from our food science program, Ingolf Gruen, Ming Shi Lin, Bankosh Barnhanabudi. From plant sciences, Reed Smeda, Dave Trinkline, Melissa Rimley, Brad Friesenberg, Ann McHenry. And from our soil sciences program, Randy Miles, and Professor Emeritus on stage today, because his granddaughter is graduating out here, is Harold Johnson, a Professor Emeritus of Animal Sciences. From our agricultural education program, Tracy Kitchell, John Tummins. From rural sociology, Mary Hendrickson and Mary Grigsby. From our animal sciences program, George Jesse. Wow. Don Spires, Trista Strock, Tim Safransky, Rosia Rivera, Mike Smith. From our hospitality management program, from biochemistry. False alarm. Biochemistry, Dave Emmerich, Brenda Peculis, Frank Schmidt, and Virginia Peterson. From our hospitality management program, Jim Groves, Leslie Jett, Danae Williamson, Jeff Gwynn, Dae Young Kim, and Lance Hatfield. Let's give all of the leaders of our college and our university and our faculty advisors a hand. It is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor of the University of Missouri to the podium. Chancellor Deaton is also a member of the CAFNR family, as he is a faculty member in our Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics. Chancellor Deaton holds leadership roles in many university, community, and national organizations. In 2011, President Barack Obama appointed Dr. Deaton chair of the Board for International Food and Agricultural Development. Please help me welcome Chancellor Brady Deaton to the podium.
Dr. Garden, thank you very much for your introduction, and it's really a pleasure to be here, returning to my home, so to speak, here in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. We're really pleased and honored to have with us this afternoon the Honorable Sam Graves, U.S. Congressman from Missouri, who will provide the convocation address. Congressman Graves, I just want to say that on behalf of the University of Missouri, we want to thank you for all you do for higher education, certainly for this college and for the state of Missouri. Thanks very much for all your support. And to honor all of you, 2012 graduates of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, you have a bright future ahead, and we are here to rejoice with you and your families for what you have achieved. And it's great to be back in the college where I came in 1989 as a professor of agricultural economics. I was chair of Ag Econ and social science unit leader, which makes me, of course, a colleague of my agricultural economics group here. And that means that Vice Chancellor and Dean Tom Payne is really my boss. So I have to keep that in context so we avoid all conflicts of interest here at the university. And it's a real pleasure for me especially to welcome this afternoon the families, friends, and guests of our 2012 graduates. And those of you who have been so supportive of these students over the past 4 or 5 years are a great part of why we can succeed as a university. And very special and very important among those supporters are the mothers and grandmothers that are here today. And given that tomorrow is Mother's Day, I want us to take a moment here to say a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room. You deserve a lot of praise. I also want to take this opportunity to join the wonderful cheers I heard from so many of the students as faculty were introduced, and salute the faculty who've served as advisors and mentors to you through your pathway to success. CAFNR faculty, advisors, and staff have earned a strong reputation here at the University of Missouri for the way in which they most successfully mentor, coach, and encourage and inspire you to achieve a great deal in your academic career, experiential learning, and to prepare yourself for the kind of pursuits that will make you a continuing contribution of this university to the future of agriculture and to our broader society. The personal relationships you develop with these faculty go on for a lifetime. So to all of the faculty, let's give them another round of applause. And then to you, our graduates. We're all very proud of you, as I hope I've reflected already, and you deserve such praise for the advantage you have taken of this support system of family, the mentors, the faculty, the collegial relationships you've developed among yourselves to ensure your future success. You fulfilled their hopes, those who have supported you, and the dreams they have held for you, as well as your own dreams. And I keep repeating the theme of dream big, because you can make it come true if you're a graduate of the University of Missouri. So you fulfill these hopes for all those who place such trust in you. And I want you to take with you our fervent wish that your experience here at MU has instilled in you those fundamental values that we hold so dear: respect, responsibility, discovery, and excellence. And that these values will continue to guide your personal decision-making and the decision-making that you undertake throughout your career. And in closing, let me just encourage you to remain close to the university. Be a member of the Mizzou Alumni Association. Associate with those chapters throughout Missouri, throughout this nation, and some of the largest in other countries throughout the world. Keep the Mizzou Alumni Association informed of your achievements, and be a proud ambassador for MU, and know that we expect to see you back here on every occasion possible. Again, congratulations, best wishes, and I look forward to working with you into the future. Thank you.
At this time, I invite the leader of our college to come forward to bring greetings and remarks on behalf of the college. Please help me welcome Dr. Tom Payne, the Vice Chancellor and Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources.
I'm here.
You're here.
Hi. How are you? How are you? How many of you are graduating? Come on, come on. What are you sitting there for? Parents, friends, don't you think all these people are graduating? How many are graduating? Ah, okay. All right, now, hold that sound. Hold that sound. Some of you may already know that we have this tradition of doing M-I-Z-Z-O-U. Anybody hear about that? Yeah, okay. You remember how you just yelled because you want to graduate? You remember? Okay. Guess who signs your doohinkus? Me, right? Oh, come on. They vote all the time. Somebody just turned my mic down. How's this? This one's not working. This one's working. This one isn't working. This one isn't working. Turn this one off. The yellow one gets turned off. So the tradition is that the vice provost for fun and eventual graduation, Jim Spain. he gets a microphone, and we need to give him the equal decibels. And look at, he can't stand to be on the stage with me. Isn't that something?
Dean,
Are you working this side?
Dean Payne, knock, knock.
What?
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
La la.
Wait. Knock, knock. KU. Exactly.
Okay.
Do you know when Chancellor Deaton said you have big dreams as graduates of the University of Missouri? Can you imagine the nightmares of the graduates of the University of Kansas and what they'll wake up to every day? Okay, your turn. Let's go. Oh, wait. Is Justin Michael Short here? Where is Justin Michael Short? Come here, son. Come here. Come here. Stand right here. Okay. He was a rah-rah guy for Mizzou.
Yeah, well, he's on the wrong side. It doesn't matter where he is. He's got to yell for me.
Are you run up to help the old man? Yeah. Okay, run up and help the old man.
Come on, we need all the help we can get. All right. Oh, you're a big one. Okay, here's how it works. I'm going to do the MIZ because, is that all right with you?
Yep.
All right. And then he'll do the other one, and we'll do it 3 times. And if I win, you graduate. You got it? Are you ready?
Wait. Which side? Hey, which side of the room do you have?
We have the whole room.
Okay.
All right. You ready? M-I-Z.
Z-O-U.
What?
Z-O-U.
You gotta yell too. M-I-Z.
Z-O-U. Go Tigers.
All right, I guess you can graduate. Listen, I have a few words for you that I'd like to leave you with. You've made a big investment here, but you know probably folks that have made an equal investment, maybe even more, certainly out of the pocketbooks, are all these people around this room. Wouldn't it be a good idea to get up and turn around and thank them? Thank you. Parents, loved ones, thank you. Thank you for entrusting these young folks with us. We took that charge very seriously. But what I want to tell you is you've made a big investment. Sure, there's a financial investment, but you spent a lot of brain power to get where you are now. So I guess my message to you is keep investing in it. Invest in it by coming back here, further education, but also it doesn't have to be here. It could even be, well, probably not KU, but any other place it could be. Do take care of your investment. Take care of what you've spent your time on. I like to leave students with a few little quick things, easy to remember things that can, if you choose to use them, can really affect your lives from now on into the future. There are 4 really simple things. One of them is every day, every minute of every day, if you choose to do so, as well as all of us up here and all of you out there, you can pick your attitude. How are you going to feel about things? You're going to put on a smiley face, you're going to be a grumpy person. Whatever you're going to do will affect what happens to you from then on out. So think about that. You have that much power. It's a pretty big thing you have in front of you. The other thing is, I think it's important for you to remember that you can play and take it easy and have a good time. I realize that some of you sitting in front of me should be getting triple degrees in the art of playing. You've been here 4 years to arrive at this time, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. Those of you that really had a lot of fun and know how to play may have been here even more than 7 years. That's unfortunate, but if you're making it now, that's good. But it is important to balance what you do with having a lot of activities on the side. Also, you have the power to make somebody's day. Think about it now. When you've been here on campus, you've gone to the registrar's office, you've gone to talk to your advisor, or maybe a business in town where someone did something that really made your day. They did something exceptional for you that you didn't expect. You can do that for other people. And what it brings you in return will be beyond your wildest expectation. Make that as a life kind of a message. Lastly, be present. You know, in this day and age of electronics where we are texting everybody and doing emails and all of those other kinds of quick communications we use, we oftentimes aren't present with the very people we're with. I mean, I'm sure you have examples of people that you know who have been face-to-face texting each other instead of talking, like some of you are doing right now here. And some of my colleagues behind me, you know, they're saying he's given the same speech he gave last year. Think about being present with people, because it's what people do that make the world go around, and face-to-face communication is very important. I want to caution you against the 3 B's. These are easy things to remember. Do you know what they are? No bragging, no blaming, no belly aching. Now think for a minute. No bragging. How do you feel when someone comes to you and starts bragging about themselves? It wears thin after a while, doesn't it? A little bit? And if someone comes to you and they're always belly aching about things, that doesn't do real well either, right? That doesn't do real well either. And so these things, I think, are very important. Bragging, blaming, and belly aching. Try not to do those things. I want to leave you with 4 questions, and then I'm going to give you a little poem that I think is important. The questions are this. And parents and loved ones, this applies to you as well. What helps us stay as an active institution, as a university, and certainly as a college, and how we can improve what we do to better serve the students, you in front of me here, and those that will come after you, and those that have already been here, is for you to help us do a better job. You're a part of our college. So here are the 4 questions. What is it that worked for you while you were here? In all seriousness, what worked for you? The reason I ask that question, or want you to answer it, is we don't want to change things that have been working. Sometimes academicians do that. Sometimes administrators do that. So what is it that works? Likewise, what didn't work for you? What didn't work? Darn, I wish they didn't do that. I think it could have been done a better way. We can't do away with parking tickets, of course. We don't have authority over that. The chancellor does. You can talk to him after the deal here. What didn't work for you? And then, what is it that we're now doing in our classes, in the way our college operates, in the way the university operates? What is it we're now doing that we ought to stop doing? What is it we're doing we ought to stop doing? And lastly, what is it we're not doing that we ought to start doing to make it a better experience for you? My email address is the acronym of the college, CAFNR, C-A-F-N-R, at missouri.edu. That's me. It doesn't go to an office and somebody that filters everything. It comes to me. We're very interested in your comments and what you think about your education. Parents and loved ones, your comments as well, to help us be an even better institution than we are now. And let me leave you with this. It's a poem by Ralph Waldo Emerson about success. Success is to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to appreciate honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, a forest, or a redeemed social condition, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have been here is to have been successful. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Dean Payne. Our college's Alumni Association is one of the most active and involved MU alumni groups. Each year, our Alumni Association hosts the Tiger Classic Golf Tournament and CAFNR Unlimited Banquet to raise funds for scholarships. Many of today's graduates have benefited from these scholarships. Mr. Tony Francis, President of the Ag Alumni Association, is with us today and will bring greetings and share how you can become involved as an alumnus of the University of Missouri and CAFNR. Please join me in welcoming Tony Francis.
Good afternoon, graduates. It's kind of hard to follow the Tom and Jim show, but I'll do my best. On behalf of the Mizzou Ag Alumni Association, I'm very pleased to welcome you to a very powerful network. You join a tradition of proud and successful MU alumni today who are making a significant difference in this world. The association is all about forging relationships, sharing knowledge, ideas, and talent to help one another. It's also about pride, taking pride in Mizzou's College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and pride in being affiliated with the Mizzou alumni around the world. Today, you join more than 260,000 living alumni, and you continue the tradition of displaying that Mizzou pride. The MU Ag Alumni Association has a long tradition of demonstrating that pride by staying in touch with the college and the university. We hope that you will continue that tradition. Plan now to participate in things like the Tiger Ag Classic that Dr. Garton mentioned, the Homecoming Tailgate, the mentoring program through the CAFNR Career Services offices and Stephanie Chipman, regional CAFNR programs that are hosted at different times throughout the state, and of course our Ag Unlimited banquet and auctions, which will be coming up in February this year, February 2013. We know you may have just finished paying for your education or maybe still paying for your education, but when you can, pay your dues and join the association. Continue to be a part of this strong group of family and friends. I invite you to join one of the very best alumni associations in the country with more than 41,000 members and the most active alumni groups on this campus. The MU Ag Alumni Association proudly supports the very best interest and traditions of the Missouri's flagship university and your College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. We want you to stay connected throughout your life and your career. In return, we make a lifetime commitment to you. The Alumni Association is working very hard to provide the services that you need and to serve as your doorway to the university. On behalf of the MU Ag Alumni Association and the university, it gives me great pleasure to congratulate you on your graduation today. Best wishes to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Mr. Francis, and thanks to the Ag Alumni Association for all the scholarships and the other support they provide to our student clubs and organizations. At this time, I invite Andrew Perry, President of our college's Student Council, to the stage to present the Outstanding Senior Award. Andrew is from Columbia and is majoring in agricultural economics. Andrew?
Good evening. On behalf of CAFNR Student Council, I would like to express how much of an honor it is to take part in selecting and bestowing the Outstanding Senior Award. Each year, CAFNR clubs and faculty nominate senior individuals whom they view as among the elite. Criteria for the evaluation of nominees places emphasis on co-curricular and leadership activities, work and study abroad experience, GPA, a student essay, and a recommendation statement. The quality of applications received this year was as astounding as ever. Each and every application showed a great amount of skill, leadership, and involvement. As we began to read and analyze the applications, we once again discovered how daunting this year's task of selection would be. Coming to a consensus on the award winner was a very difficult decision, and we would like to stress how much of an honor it is to be recommended for this award. Thus, would the nominees please rise and remain standing as your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause. Megan Graves, Agricultural Economics. Amy Gutschall, Ag Journalism. Jason Twinter, Agricultural Education. Brandon Teal, Plant Sciences. C. Yang, Agribusiness Management. Morgan Kukelhan, Animal Science and Agricultural Economics. Jeffrey Wiegert, Animal Sciences. Jessica England, Ag Journalism. Sarah Lerner, Animal Science. Laura Fisher, Biochemistry. Samantha Jo Freeman, Ag Journalism. Our college would not be what it is today without such a foundation of excellence. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their praiseworthy nomination. All right, it's time to let the cat out of the bag. This year's Outstanding Senior defines the word outstanding. Beginning his collegiate walk of service early as a state FFA officer, this individual continued to lead and influence others here at Mizzou, where he served within CAFNR Steering Week Committee, CAFNR Student Council, MU Homecoming Committee, Omicron Delta Kappa, Alpha Gamma Rho, and others, all with an executive or officer role. This graduate managed to fit in a study abroad to New Zealand in addition to taking part in 3 different internships. In the words of the recipient's nominator, Dr. David Trinkline, it's only once in a great while that a student emerges who so clearly outdistances himself relative to academic performance, extracurricular involvement, and personal achievement. In his application, the recipient wrote, I consider myself a regular student who has been presented with some great opportunities, but I modify this in saying, this recipient is an outstanding person who has turned some regular opportunities into inconceivable ones. If you desire to meet an extraordinary example of motivation, achievement, and inspiration, I strongly recommend you get to know this shining star of CAFNR. Would everyone please join me in congratulating CAFNR's 2011-2012 Outstanding Senior, the commendable Mr. Brandon Teal.
Thank you. All right.
Congratulations, Brandon, and congratulations to all our nominees. Now, about to deliver our convocation address for the evening is Missouri's 6th Congressional District Representative, Sam Graves. Congressman Sam Graves has represented Northwest Missouri in the U.S. House of Representatives for more than a decade. He graduated from this very university in 1986 with a degree in agronomy. Congressman Graves is a lifelong resident of his congressional district and a sixth-generation family farmer. His family's corn and bean operation includes his father, younger brother, and son Trey, a current MU student. His daughter Megan, an outstanding senior nominee, sits among our graduates today. It was farming that led the congressman into politics. After attending a local Farm Bureau conference and getting involved in state issues affecting agriculture, Sam decided he had to quit complaining and do something about it, so he put his name on a ballot. In 1992, Sam won his first race for state representative. In 1994, Sam was elected as a state senator for the 12th senatorial district and was subsequently re-elected in 98. Sam's leadership has not only been recognized by his constituents, but from organizations like the Missouri Chamber of Commerce, the Small Business Development Corporation, and the Missouri State Medical Association. Today, he serves as chairman of the House Small Business Committee, a role that allows him to highlight the challenges faced by today's farmers and producers. As a father, farmer, businessman, and former state legislator, Sam knows firsthand the values, hopes, and beliefs of the hardworking families in Missouri. Please join me in welcoming Congressman Sam Graves.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a absolute honor to stand here before you today. Anytime you can speak to a group of graduates, it's an honor, but when you get to do it before your alma mater, it's kind of that much more special. It's good to be back at Mizzou. It's always good to be back at Mizzou. I'm a proud alumni of this university, of the College of Agriculture, of Alpha Gamma Sigma fraternity, and a Roughneck. And there's a few people out there I know what Roughnecks are, but it's not something you put in the blue book, but I'm very proud of my years here at the University of Missouri, and I like to tell people that they were 4 of the best years that I've had in my life. You know, I was standing back behind earlier, and I was talking to Dean Payne, and he was visiting with me a little bit about how fascinating it is to watch young people just blossom in front of you here at the at the University of Missouri, and it's absolutely true. And it passes so quickly, and the parents out there know what I mean. You grow up so fast. And my daughter Megan, it seems like just a few days ago I was removing the door off of her room because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. And she had to live that way for a month, and without a door, and her brother and sister taunting her day after day with no door on her room. But she's a good example of what I am very proud of when I say I'm an alumni of the College of Agriculture, because when she was getting ready to come to the University of Missouri, she did not want to go to the College of Agriculture. She said, "Dad, that's your thing. That's not my thing." And I talked her into doing it. I said, just give it 1 year. Just try it. And you know what? You all hooked her. And that's part of what the College of Agriculture is about. Because the faculty and the alumni and the students, there's a lot of pride there. There's a lot of closeness there. The faculty cares about the students, and now she's one of the biggest advocates for the College of Agriculture that I think are out there. So I want to stand here today and congratulate all of you. The class of 2012, you have made it, and we are very proud of you. To those of you who received honors and awards, I want to say well done. To the C students, you too can be United States Congressmen. So, I want to commend the faculty for all of those years of instruction and work that molded these young minds into the graduates they are today. Another treat that I had today was I got to run into my favorite professor, which I'm about to date him. My favorite professor when I was going to school here, and that's Dr. Randy Miles, who's behind me. And it's always good to see Randy. I learned more from Dr. Miles about soils than I think that I ever thought I would learn. I also want to congratulate those parents too. We're all very proud again and happy, and glad we're not paying tuition bills anymore. But graduation is called a commencement. It's both a recognition of completion and it's a new beginning. And today, you all graduate as student learners and observers to full-time participants in the game of life. Today, you can stop thinking of macaroni and cheese as a balanced meal. Today, hopefully, it's hopefully going to be the last day you can put all of your worldly possessions in your car. Hopefully today is going to be the last day you're going to try to get your notes from your friend for your 8 a.m. class early the next morning. But the next step that you're going to take is going to determine the rest of your life. And so I thought I would give you just a little bit of advice. And I'm not going to tell you to reach for the stars. I'm not going to tell you to make your own path. I'm not going to tell you to go vote. You should do all of those things. Anyway, what I am going to tell you is that life starts today, whether you're ready or not. And yes, you can do whatever you put your mind to. However, you can't do it unless you take a chance. Just like in basketball, you're going to miss every single one of the shots you don't take. You're never going to have as many choices as you have in life today than you have right now. And I say that because years from now, you're going to look back and realize that today was the moment that you started making decisions about the rest of your life, and it's an open book. You write your story today. Are you going to be like the young gentleman from California who at 20 started his own company? He worked 10 years to build that company up to a $2 billion organization with 4,000 employees, and at the age of 30, he was fired from his company, so he started another one and went on to produce the first full-feature animated film, Toy Story. You know, Steve Jobs didn't finish college, but what he did do was find something that he loved, and he took a shot at it. And he made it happen. Or perhaps you'll be like the young man from Illinois who wanted to be an actor. He joined the Army in World War II and then called baseball games on an Iowa radio station. He took a screen test with Warner Brothers and was offered a 7-year contract. And while he was in Hollywood, he got interested in politics. He joined the Screen Actors Guild. He traveled for General Electric around the country, learning everything he could about the people of this great nation. Before he was done, he served 2 terms as California's governor and 2 terms as president of the United States. Ronald Reagan didn't set out to be the president. He followed his dreams, and he didn't wait for somebody to tell him what to do with his life. He just did it. Or maybe you'll be like the young lady from Atchison, Kansas. She worked as a nurse's aide in World War I. Studied medicine and social work, but it just never did quite fit. And then she discovered flying, and it became her passion. And she set speed records and became an instant celebrity. She flew across the Atlantic solo. She became the first person to fly solo from Hawaii to the mainland, and she took off in 1937, and to this day, no one ever knows what happened to her. But there was never a moment that Amelia Earhart regretted chasing her passion. She was living her life, and she wasn't living someone else's. So today you're going to stop reading about the tales of others and you get to begin your story. And I hope you will commit to something bigger than yourselves. 50 years from now, when you're sitting on your front porch and you're thinking back on your life, the question isn't going to be, what did you do? The question is going to be, what did you become? You know, Senator Paul Tsongas said that no man on his deathbed wishes that he'd spent more time in the office. Working is very important. Working hard is very important, but so too is having a life and doing things that will impact not just your family, but going to impact your community. You can have an amazing impact on this country. If you think about it for just a minute, you live to be 75 years old and your grandchildren live to be 75 years old, that's 150 years of impact on this earth. You think about what was going on 150 years ago, our country was in the middle of a civil war that nearly tore it apart. Look how far we've come in just that amount of time and how much impact you can have on this earth. Earning a degree at this institution, means that you've already been given a lot. And you're surrounded by people who love you. You've been given as good as education as anyone in this country. And you've been given the golden opportunity to become whatever your mind can dream. So don't take that for granted. You know, John F. Kennedy challenged us all to ask not what our country can do for us, but what we can do for our country. Well, today I would renew that challenge and ask you to give back to your community and to your state and to your nation. And don't do it because you should, do it because, or don't do it because I challenge you, do it because you want to do it. Help out in the Special Olympics or become a big brother or big sister or assist in a cleanup effort in a community that's been hit by a disaster. But when you do, I guarantee you're going to get more out of it than you put into it. And the last thing I'll tell you before I stop filibustering this graduation and sit down is to be proud of where you came from. The University of Missouri College of Agriculture is not just another school. Some of the country's leading businessmen and farmers have walked across this very stage, and many of our nation's top journalists in politics and sports and finance have studied here. Governors, senators, judges all got their start here. After all, if you wanted to be average, you'd have gone to the University of Kansas. But the lessons you learn here at Mizzou are going to serve you well in the world, and there is nothing more common than unsuccessful people with talent. You've all been raised to work hard and put in an honest day's work, and you're going to find that that is not a universal trait in this country. Take responsibility, deliver results, and not excuses. This world is full of people who run from personal responsibility, so embrace it. And the last thing is, don't forget to take a look at the view. It seems that only a few days ago I was sitting in the very seat that you're sitting in. And listen to me, you're only going to pass this day, you're only going to pass through this day one time. And it's happening right now. So don't forget to experience it and live your life knowing that at any moment it can change. Never forget that life is about the journey, it's not about the destination. So today, as the class of 2012 is about to commence, I'm going to send you on your way with the profound words of one of America's greatest writers, Dr. Seuss, in his epic book, Oh, the Places You Will Go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in a direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the ones who will decide where to go. So I cannot wait to hear about the stories of the graduating class of 2012. Congratulations, and thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity.
Thank you, Congressman Graves, for those inspiring words and the stories about Megan. I'm Sherry Fryermuth, Assistant Dean and Professor of Biochemistry. You may have noticed that some of the graduates are wearing a variety of colored cords with their academic regalia. These honor cords are a symbol of significant academic accomplishments. A red cord signifies that the student is graduating cum laude, a yellow cord signifies magna cum laude, and a blue cord signifies cum laude. These honors are bestowed upon students who earn the cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Students also have the opportunity to participate in departmental, college, and university honors programs that challenge them to develop advanced problem solving, communication, and leadership skills. This honor is designated by a white cord. We're now ready to proceed with conferring of the degrees. A professional photographer will be taking pictures as graduates exit the stage. Family and friends are welcome to take additional photos. Please feel free to make your way down when it is your graduate's turn to be recognized. To assist you, graduates will be called and proceed across the stage by degree program, which can be located on page 40 of the commencement program. As the degree program is called, the advisors for that program will step forward to congratulate the students. At this time, I invite Julie Belmaire, chair of the college's policy committee, to the podium to present the graduates.
I'm looking for Justin Short. Just thinking, by the way, Dr. Spain called him up here. He probably didn't know that Justin's working on a cruise ship, did you? No, you didn't know. Will the candidates please rise? Vice Chancellor and Dean Payne, Congressman Graves, Chancellor Deaton, parents, family, and friends, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, it is my pleasure to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees for the class of May and August 2012. Candidates, please come forward to be recognized.
Agribusiness Management. Cole S. Simmons. April Lynn Keel. Hannah E. Sandage. Aaron E. Noker. Daniel James Plain. Ryan Patrick Mason. Chad Michael Meyer. Catherine Marie Vetter. Abby Nicole Mayer. Alexander M. Keene. Audrey Beth Goodwin. Mallory Ruth Meyer. Kevin Patrick Gallagher, cum laude. Andrew Kenneth Gores, magna cum laude. Nathan Fielding Smith. Matthew P. Steiner, magna cum laude. C. Yang, magna cum laude, honors. Rachel Kate Hangley, cum laude. Melissa Crit Metzger. Aaron Micah Brown. Philip E. Durbin. Samuel Clayton Cope. Joshua Brian Lee Guyette. Agricultural Economics. Andrew J. Ferguson. Rebecca Marie White. Megan Elizabeth Graves, cum laude. Jessica R. Gardner. Jared D. Hopke, Agricultural Economics, Agricultural Systems Management, magna cum laude. John McRoberts Wood, magna cum laude. Jared D. Main, cum laude. Jonathan Wesley Newland, Agricultural Economics and Agricultural Systems Management. Jared Eugene Henderson, Agricultural Economics, Agricultural Education. Agricultural Education. Ellen M. Amos, cum laude. Ashley B. Livingston. Elizabeth R. Miles. Shyla Ray Baxter. Sarah Lucille Whitinger. Brooklyn Marie Shear. Courtney Ann Nindick. Carrie Ann Marie Frederick. Joshua Carl Merith. Jason P. Twinter, cum laude. Lauren Justine Dye, summa cum laude. Hannah G. Riddle. Jonna Renee Garrett, cum laude. Leslie Mae Burns, cum laude. Jana Lynn Haley, cum laude. Kelsey S. Flynn. Dale Edward Ryan. Agricultural Systems Management. Philip R. Stoley. Ryan Michael Snodgrass. Del W. Appleby. Matthew J. Closter. Jonathan M. McLaughlin, Agricultural Economics, Agricultural Systems Management. Eric Stephen Manch. David George Jackson, Agricultural Economics, Agricultural Systems Management. Cody Allen Logston. Shane D. Myers. Chris A. Hawley. Agriculture. Drew Siegel. Erica Page Jumps. Carrie M. Yates. Eric Michael Allen. Jordan Nicole Russell. Patrick F. Wright. Justin Edward Mills. Animal Sciences. Seth Michael Lee. Leslie K. Waldschmidt. Amanda Christine Chamberlain. Rachel Ann Donnell, cum laude. Bridget Nicole Hunt. Dana M. Gatasek. Laura E. Mooney. Jacob L. Miller. Dustin A. Murphy. Corey Allen Claremont. Martha Carly Carter. Matthew A.R. Snook, Agribusiness Management, Animal Sciences. Marin K. Fleer. Diana Rodenberg. Rebecca Nicole Crouch. Michelle Elizabeth Pregler. Morgan Elizabeth Kugelhan, Agricultural Economics, Animal Sciences. Sarah Elizabeth Lerner, summa cum laude. Haley Moriah Bowles. Lindsay A. Forbes. Tiffany Elizabeth Craig. Erin Louise Larimore. Benjamin M. Sheely. Courtney Marie McCutcheon. Chastity R. Bucklew. Amelia Louise Shearhart. Miranda Jo Roth. Anna Kathleen Rishoff, summa cum laude. Lauren Renee Limcool, cum laude. Bradley S. Deacon, magna cum laude. Scott William Linecooler. Thomas Anthony Kubas. Daryl William Glenn. Michael A. Foster, cum laude. Stephen A. Cryenkamp. Jacqueline Cast. Jamie Nicole Brueggemann. Samantha Ray Swain. Amanda N. Brazer. Jacob Aaron Lucas, cum laude. Jonathan Russell Sarno, magna cum laude. Kyle Albert Kuschel, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Cregan, magna cum laude. Adam M. Shetley. Melody McAllister. Matthew T. Allen. Pravina Coley, cum laude. Kaylee Jordan McKinley. Tiffany Page Justice, cum laude. James Logan Williams, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Bruni, summa cum laude. Clinton Wesley Eastburn, cum laude. Logan A. Lee. Amanda Ann Cornish. Sarah Elizabeth Stone. Nicole Francis Johnson, summa cum laude. Margaret R. Fiorenza. Melissa Ann Moorhead, magna cum laude. Jeffrey G. Wiegert, cum laude. Jordan Ross Chutkin. Suchetha Nisha Mitra. Melanie Elizabeth Gard. Dalton Christopher Brown, magna cum laude. Anthony William Ryan, cum laude. Emma Marie Miller. Ethan J. Miller. Christina Lee Jodemeyer. Kristen Jane Wood. Molly A. Williams. Mary K. Budenholzer. Kelsey Nichelle DeClue. Niles R. Halper. Amy Marie Yukta. Allison Merchant. Emily M. Houghton. Victoria Leela Doctor. Biochemistry. Elizabeth Ann Maddox. Erica Elizabeth Crabtree. Leslie Ann Mallett. Alexandria A. Flies. Seth L. Alden. Blake S. Kale. Tommy Talley. Benjamin Tyler Pape. Derek A. Benham, cum laude, honors. Michelle Lynn Meyer, cum laude, honors. Nicole Janae Hams. Alicia A. Brinker. Ryan J. Belmar. Elizabeth Joan Reardon. Mariah Lee Thomas. LaQuisha Shanice Fears. Rauta Ave Ukabu. Yu Chin. Lucas Alexander Forney. Christina Y. Trin. Lauren A. Miles, magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Riffle. Stephanie M. Schlatzauer. Jillian Faye Blank. Alan L. Ernst, cum laude. Vanessa I. Whitworth. Michael Anthony Williams. Catherine E. Rena, cum laude. Joseph Benateos. Anthony Michael Sperberg, magna cum laude. Ellen M. Cole, magna cum laude. Sam Hook, cum laude, honors. Jay Patel, cum laude. Alyssa Danielle Higgins, honors. Alyssa P. Foster. Lauren Judith Fisher, magna cum laude, honors. Megan J. Nordhus, summa cum laude, honors. Kayla M. Knuff, magna cum laude, honors. Adam W. Maxwell, magna cum laude. Travis W. Smoot. Alex M. Andrews, cum laude. Patrick G. Miller. Drew Cox. Food Science and Nutrition. Alexis Tyne Brown. Kelsey Nicole Jones, cum laude, honors. Jessica Hester. David M. Waltman. Mohammed Abdul Aziz. Benjamin P. Liu. Jennifer Marlene Clark, summa cum laude. Sophie Margaret Doubles. David J. Dragoo. Hospitality Management. Allison K. Friend. William Charles Weissmiller. Monica Harrison. Kara D. Phillips. Amber Marie Friedman. Natalie M. Hall. Aaron M. Gershbach. Cassandra Harder. Justin Michael Short. Jennifer L. Schrader. Catherine Claire Teedy. Allison Louise Patty. Jessica Nicole Reed, cum laude. Madeline M. Keller. Brittany M. Schlager. Maureen K. Higgins. Morgan Page Williams. Molly Walden Clay. Catherine Ann Francis. Haley Virginia Harper. Cody Blake West Hasty. George Joseph Stifler. Evan Amsinger. Scott R. Bernstein. Ryan Thomas Kraus. Lauren Elizabeth McAdams. Emily K. Grimm. Brianna Rochelle Bushner. Kristen Dawn Reed. Samantha Lynn Gilstrom. Tara Beth Pickens. Edwin Solomon Garb. Thomas Jeffrey Herbig. Elisa Maria Sandoval. Aaron T. Shelby. Mercedes Elizabeth Burnham. Andrew Eric Allred. Morgan Haley Goen. Kyle A. Marshall. Brandon Combs. Timothy Matthew Meineke. Elizabeth A. Beatty. Arthur James Harmon. Emily L. Swindler, summa cum laude. Thomas L. Maples. Haley Ann Garrity. Ryan Scott Childs. Matthew C. Fleming. Peter Reed. Trey B. Bryant. Curtis Bernard Brown. Brett Webb. Brett Webb. Justin Lee Fontenot. Kelly Elizabeth Short. Nicholas Joseph McGavick. Tyler Colby Dracy. Courtney Elizabeth Jackson. Catherine G. Lucas. Dana Martin Hilton. Ye Jin Park. Ji Hun Kim. Rosa Esther Madrano. Kip Anthony Edwards II. Stephen Torrance Moore. Plant Sciences. Rebecca L. Means. Matthew W. Kromschroeder. Brett Thomas Jones. Brenna L. Ruth. Justin Michael Householder. Colton K. Bevel. Adam D. Disler. Stephen Scott Schlesselman. Brandon Lewis Teal, cum laude. Heather M. Reagan. John Michael Gear. Science and Agricultural Journalism. Melvin A. Johnson. Sarah Solomay Johnson. Jessica Ray England. Morgan Noel Letterman. Kara Beth Hart. John Lee McLaughlin. Kevin James Peterson, magna cum laude. Nicholas Dave Jane, magna cum laude. Thomas B. Mershon, cum laude. Amy Gutshaw, cum laude. Lauren Jane Shad, cum laude. Samantha Jo Freeman. School of Natural Resources. Deneen Ann Brady. Benjamin Ray Creech.
All right, are you all settled in, except for those of you blowing bubbles? This is okay. It's okay. I now have the pleasant responsibility of officially conferring your degrees. It's a great day. Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the authority of the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I hereby confer upon you the respective degrees for which you have qualified with all the rights, all the honors, the privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Your degrees can't be bought, they can't be sold, they can't be given away, they can't be stolen. They're yours. Make very good use of them. It's yours, you earned it, care for it. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating this class. High five, you all. Cool.
Good job. The audience may be seated, but graduates, you please stay standing. Now, Dean Payne gets to do the fun part. I have to tell you the bad part. You know, it's my responsibility, Chancellor Deaton makes me tell you this, it's my responsibility to inform you that upon satisfactory completion of your course of study and paying your outstanding parking tickets, you will receive your official diploma in the mail. Graduates, it's a time-honored tradition is moving the tassel on your mortarboard. At this time, please join your fellow graduates in this tradition by moving the tassel from your right to your left to signify that you are a graduate. I invite everyone to stand while Mizzou Forte leads us in singing our alma mater. And because they're such great singers, we are going to sing both verses. Now, I know the graduates know the alma mater or they would not receive their diploma. However, for those in the audience that want to join, it is on the last page of your program is the alma mater. Mizzou Forte. Please help us again to thank Mizzou Forte, especially the students that took time out of their schedule to come be with us with Justin. You may be seated. Also, please help us show our appreciation to the Columbia Community Band under the direction of Mr. John Patterson. We appreciate their participation in our ceremony. I also want to acknowledge that students from Tiger Gardens, one of our learning laboratories, arranged the flowers that you see on the stage today. And graduates and your families, the college will provide each graduate in attendance today with a professionally produced DVD of our ceremony. Please join me in thanking Sue Hollingsworth. Sue is over here, wave Sue, and her video production crew for helping make this and capturing today. Here's a photographer here, there's one up there, and I know there's one up behind us somewhere. More important, thank you parents, family, and friends for helping us honor today's graduates. We are proud of their accomplishments. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We look forward to greeting you and your family at a reception in the Hearns Field House. With that, we're going to call this adjourned. Please stand as the platform party exits the stage, and we will see you at the reception.